Isn't it funny how out of 7.9 billion people, there's not a single person like you? This is the Human Form. Pretty dandy name if I do say so myself. I don't mean to brag, but this A-level photography piece earned me an A star. It's a celebration of our likeness and individuality. At first, I only used to take photos from the neck down. Why? Because I was unable to look people in the eye. But that's what makes the Human Form special. It taught me how to accept myself in a world obsessed with being accepted. That's me. My name? Well, we'll get to that. This is my story.
Fuck. Jeez.
Shots 52 to 54 of the Human Form. You never know what goes on behind closed doors. Never is a strong word. It's easy to open a door. I reckon people are just afraid to face what lies beyond it. That nail polish, more cracked than the surface of Mars, could only be...
Lovely work so far, Bobby. Here's this week's assignment. Why not try and capture a few faces this time? You know, add some variety to your work.
Will do. Thanks, Miss Daines. Discover and capture your interpretation of the perfect life. The perfect life. That should be easy. This is impossible. How the hell am I supposed to know what the perfect life is?
The perfect life? Look no further, kid. Pardon the intrusion. I'm just messing with you.
It's alright.
Damn. These are pretty good, kid. I can't even take a selfie without getting my fingers in.
Alright, I wouldn't call it that good. It's all pretty amateur and dumb.
You don't really do that.
Christ, Frankie! Where'd you come from?
Charming. I've been here the whole time. Maybe if you looked up for once, you would have noticed. You don't really think your work's dumb, do you?
I mean, yeah, I suppose. It's just for a grade, it's not like I take it that seriously.
You take it way more seriously than someone looking for an easy A level. Do you think your work's dumb? Or are you just repeating what someone else said? Whatever. See you tomorrow, Aubrey.
Wait, did she just...
Aubrey! What are you up to? What are you working on?
Are you guys wanting to sit with me?
Heard you've got a new nickname in food tech, or burrito.
Oh, burrito.
You don't mind if we call you that, do you? The Human Form? What's all this shit about?
He's not even fucking listening to anything.
Who's been taking photos of us? Perv?
Not her.
All burrito taking pictures of us.
Who does she think she is? She knows I hate that name. Oh, she's so smug. What's she got to be so smug about? Look at her. She pities me like she's anything but a loner. Yeah, a social loner. That's all she is. And I should know. Because I'm a social loner too. I'm not just repeating what anyone says. I can't just ignore other people's opinions. Maybe they're right. I'm a joke. Maybe if you looked up for once. She has no idea. It's easier this way. I mean, it's not like this is my idea of the perfect life. I mean, if I wanted the perfect life, I'd just be more like Quinn and Harper. Yes! That's my shot! If anyone has a perfect life, it's those two. Faces. Geez, they've got faces. Yes! That is it! That is it!
Bobby? Bobby!
Ah, this is inconvenient for me.
Sorry to interrupt your wild party, but you do know the disco's in the canteen, right?
To Bobby. Bobby? That's not your name. I swear it began with like an A or something.
Yeah. No! No. I'm Bobby.
Well, I thought that. Well, glad we cleared that one up. Don't mind us, we're not going to be here long. Papa's just looking for a secret booze stash.
When you know I don't drink. These are for you, my friend. If I can find them.
Sorry, what exactly are you doing here anyway?
Just some work stuff. The janitor let me use his office because all the classrooms were shut.
His office? I'd hardly call it an office.
Hello? Can you hear me? There's people in here. Hello?
Let me try.
I think it's locked.
Really? I wouldn't have guessed.
When the hell did you get here?
I've been here the whole time.
Well, why didn't you say anything then?
I come here to avoid talking to people. Why would I say anything?
Okay, Wednesday Addams.
Hello again, Bobby.
Let's just get this door open.
They make excessive drinking sound like such fun.
Just make sure your shoulder takes the brunt of the impact.
Humiliated. Again.
There's no phone signal in here. I know.
I can't believe I'm sitting with Quinn and Harper. In hierarchy ranks, they're school royalty. Well, I suppose then that'd make me a bridge troll or something. Quinn is friends with everyone. What I'd give for an ounce of her confidence. And Harper, she's the smartest person I know. Man, they're awesome. They really do have the perfect lives. I should say something to them. Skittle?
No thanks, not hungry.
Frankie, would you like a Skittle?
I really like the composition of this image.
No way. That's so cool. How do you get like the orb thing in the background? You shot this?
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
First interaction where I haven't acted like a complete muppet.
The way you've captured
I'd say that was a win.
It's called a bokeh effect. It's just out of focus light shot using a wide aperture.
I mean, that went straight over my head, but it looks
They
well.
like my work.
You must love the work you produce. You clearly know a lot about
This is great. Oh, say something. Quick, agree with them.
I do. I put a lot of time and effort into my work. I love what I produce, and
You weren't saying that about your work earlier. What's changed?
nothing. I just had a change of heart.
More like to accept your work, it has to be accepted by others, right?
Is there a problem?
Yeah. I just want to know why Bobby can't like his work rather than always needing validation from others.
We were just giving him a compliment. It's not like he asked for it. I don't really understand what you're trying to say.
I don't understand what she's trying to say either. I don't need validation. I think the weird emo girl fancies me.
Hey, Bobby, I need some new headshots. Could you take my photo?
Well, this is quite opportune.
The buffer's full now.
Oh, that's okay. That's more than enough. Thank you.
So as I was saying before, I'd really appreciate it if I could use some of these for my final project.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Thanks.
My friends are probably wondering where I am. I'm gonna try the door again.
I was thinking about maybe doing a collage of your eyes. The assignment for this term is to capture our interpretation of the perfect life, and I see interpretation sort of as perception, and I think you sum up the idea of a perfect life, well, perfectly.
Oh, well, I wouldn't say that.
I would. You and Harper clearly have your lives together. Everyone likes you, or turns to you for guidance. You both seem really comfortable in your own skin. Maybe it's embarrassing to admit, but I kind of wish I was more like you guys.
Wow. That was both entertaining and uncomfortable to watch. At least the whole approval thing makes sense now.
Hey, what's your problem now?
Why do you wish to be more like them? They're really not that perfect. You really think they don't have any flaws or insecurities?
Frankie, I don't know.
You know that they're just as uncomfortable in their own skin than you are. Bobby, I used to be just like you. I used to think that changing and being accepted by others would make me happy, but it just made me miserable. And I can't stomach you pining desperately to be like them without seeing them for the humans that they are. Just like me and you.
What is this? Some dramatic verse from Paramore.
I suppose you didn't notice that Harper's water is actually vodka.
What? Don't be ridiculous. You definitely know it's not. Give it back!
Jesus, that's straight vodka!
But Harper doesn't drink, she just said that before.
That was before she became friends with those new 6'1" girls.
Hi, girls.
You're so stunning!
Thank you.
Oh my god!
I think I'm just going to skip tonight.
Whoa, don't say that!
I've got so much work to do. And
Oh,
I've
that's
just had another
boring!
row.
Oh my god!
I'm just not in the mood.
Come on! You're really missing out!
Where are you going?
Anywhere.
You're really missing out. Come on. I'm not really in the mood.
Come on! Oh, that's great! Come on!
Yeah.
We'll go without you. Oh my god, that's fine.
Go!
You better not kill the groove, DJ. Gonna burn this goddamn house right down. 4, 3, 2, 1.
You do realise they're not good friends if they're pressuring you to be like them in a bad way.
You must think you're so clever. Well, it's none of your business, dashboard confessional. Okay? You're just a bitter outsider.
If by outsider you mean I see everything, then I suppose you're right. For instance, Bobby, Quinn isn't more comfortable in her own skin than you.
Frankie, don't.
When Quinn eats, she locks herself in the toilet cubicle. Except she doesn't just eat, she binges. Notice how you never see Quinn eat anything at all.
Okay, it's a bit odd, but so what?
Oh, so I suppose I get to the chance to explain before you do. How thoughtful. What she's saying is I eat when I feel stressed or when I don't like myself. I eat and I eat and I eat until it hurts. But then I think, what would people say or think? I've done it for years. I tried using laxatives, but they just made me feel ill. And I needed another way to get rid of the food. I make myself throw up. Because I'm bulimic. Yes, I know it's a problem. But I can't explain the way it makes me feel. My GP knows that's something. And I've told my parents, but they don't pretend to understand. I was doing okay. But I guess a relapse was inevitable. Well, congratulations, Frankie. You've proven that we're not so perfect after all.
I'm sorry. I don't enjoy forcing things into the open. But we're all stuck in here with demons that need facing. Why not be open for once? I have my secrets. I mean, I recently lost my mum, so now I'm technically an orphan. My dad died before I was born. My mum was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2015. She passed last year. I had 5 years to learn how to look after myself. My mum would always tell me to accept myself for who I was. I listened because I didn't have the energy to try and be anything or anyone else. Life is too short to worry about what anyone thinks of you, anyway.
An orphan? Wow. If I would have known then... I'm sorry.
Don't be. We all go through shit. If there's something to take from this, then it's that. I just want Bobby to know that no one's perfect, and he just needs to accept himself rather than always wanting to be accepted by others. Bobby?
Quinn, what do you see when you look at this picture of yourself? Be honest.
Okay, well, I see my bad side for a start. Could have made more of an effort.
Well, I see someone who looks happy, friendly and approachable. Harper, what do you see when you look at this picture of yourself?
I don't know. Tired, stressed, and a little bit dull, to be honest.
Honestly, you guys, I see hardworking, determined and organised.
Moody. Would rather be anywhere else.
Kind.
Hill.
I always thought you cut yourself off from everyone like me. I've realised now that I was wrong. You just didn't feel the need to fit in. I respect that and I'm sorry for what I said before. Thanks to you, thanks to all of you, I see now that none of us are really that different at all. And if I'm anything like you find people, then maybe I'm not so bad after all.
That was the first time I'd looked them all in the eye since we got locked in that junk room.
hello. Oh my God. Thank you. Oh my Lord.
At long last, someone finally opened the door. Thank God we didn't have to spend the whole night in there. I've been told I snore. Of course, the school janitor, who was a woman, had never seen or heard of any male janitors working in the building, so, well, that's pretty unsettling. Despite everything, I'm glad we got locked in that room. It forced us to confront our truths. It literally changed my life. Suddenly, I could look up and not feel so isolated from the rest of the world. Did the four of us stay friends? Of course we did. All of that helped shape the human form into what you see today. An A-star piece of work. Whoops, did I already say that? My bad. All those faces. All the people on our planet right now. 7.9 billion of them. But I'll save my final message just for you. Always know, you are in control of your life. You are perfect as you are. You're one of a kind. My name is Aubrey, and this is our story.